Alan.
Hi,
Tell
Amanda.
us about Sente and how you're supporting small businesses.
So Sente is an account, a digital-only account for businesses.
Okay.
Yeah, businesses use Sente to do everyday business payments. Yeah? We also do payment collections. So you're selling, I don't know, a product, water, bananas, you can use Sente to collect cashless payments. A business has a problem, right, that it wants to solve, right? A business like yours, maybe you want to pay per diems, or you want to pay a small supplier who brings you teas, right? And you are now sign here, sign there, vouchers, right? That is stuff that can go cashless, and the benefits are now you have visibility into every penny, you have control of every penny, and when your accountant audit comes in, it's nice and clean. Yeah.
Biogenics is a company that started in 2018, so it's a fairly young company, and our focus was on two critical areas: the imaging section in terms of diagnostics, and also sundries. Those are medical consumables, where we realized that there were gaps in supply, but also in affordability. So Biogenics went out to address that first. In the imaging division, we looked at refurbishing medical equipment and providing them at an affordable cost, hence making them available for many more people. Secondly, the area of medical consumables, we looked at manufacturing some of these PPEs and a number of other medical consumables.
Feza is a tech company focused on the entertainment industry. We've managed to work with over 100 musicians over a lifetime. These musicians in turn hire makeup artists, wardrobe designers, apparel, and their fellow band members. And this also has a trickle-down effect because each of these people have a dependent. The way we've managed to increase the livelihood, to increase incomes and sustainability of musicians is by one, increasing bookings of these musicians through our different networks, but also secondly, reducing the amount of costs they have on doing per gig whenever they go out to perform at gigs. And this is basically by buying a lot of the gear that the musicians used to use and giving it to them or hiring it out to them at a much smaller rate than they used to.
Given the pandemic, how did it affect your business? And what learnings would you be taking forward in the future? How did it also affect your customers?
So the pandemic was a very interesting period for us. What happened after the pandemic, now teams are remote, customers are remote, and you still have to continue doing business. So the value of what we bring now started to become very clear to businesses.
The onset of the pandemic presented a number of challenges. At the onset, we immediately decided that musicians should not stop performing, and because the industry was locked down, they did not have any other source of income. So we decided to build a pay-per-view platform. Pay-per-view platform basically allowed musicians to get content and put it online at a fee. So clients would be able to go to this pay-per-view platform labeled Feza.live, pay for a show using either a card or mobile money, and then be able to watch the show. This in turn managed to have musicians sustain themselves during the pandemic. So yes, certainly the model will change. We don't know where exactly it's going. There are a few plans, but the model will change.
COVID struck, and there was a great need for masks and other PPEs. So we set out to manufacture KN95 masks and surgical masks.
So we're looking at businesses and what problems they have around cash management, spend management, payments, payment collections, and solving that for them.
We would like to continue learning. We would like to continue adapting and developing the model to be able to sustain one more youth, to increase the number of musicians that we work with, because we know this has a direct impact on youth, basically.